I cracked it just an inch, not more, enough to let the weather in. Not the flood, only the sound of it. The decision made with 2 fingers. The room had been too sealed all week, holding its own opinion of itself. Now it has to share the air. Open the window, let in what you cannot steer. Some things arrive better when you stop deciding how. Keep it shut for order, convinced that control was comfort. Now I know comfort has a draft in it. A little unmanaged, a little cold. The rain doesn't ask my permission. It was never going to, and I have made my peace with that. The things you cannot keep out are sometimes the ones worth leaving a gap for. Some things arrive better. It isn't one clean circle of light. It's mirrored across the whole windshield. The rain rewrites it every second, and somehow it still means streetlight. I could wipe the glass and fix it, sharpen it back to a single point. I choose tonight to leave it blurred. A street light in the rain still tells you where the corner is. You don't need the edges perfect to know you're going the right way. I spent years asking things to hold still so I could finally see them clearly. Now I think clarity was never the goal. Recognition was, and that needs less. I know that light without its outline, the way you know a voice in another room before you catch a single word. A street light in the rain still tells you where the corner is. You don't need the edges perfect to know you're going the right way. Some truths were never meant to arrive in focus, only in the right general direction to know you're going the right way. water moves and so does she. The woman standing in the pain, not lying, just refusing to hold one single shape for me. I have asked mirrors for verdicts my whole life, foolishly. Tonight the glass just ripples. A face in wet glass, never quite finished arriving. Maybe that was always true. And mirrors were the ones lying. I wanted to be one thing settled, a fact you could repeat with confidence. Instead, I am closer to the weather, different by the hour, still myself. The rain doesn't apologize for how it bends the light. Neither tonight will I. You were never the still photograph. You were always the water it was taken through. Neither tonight will I. None of us planned to stand here under 6 feet of tin roof, 3 strangers and our folded umbrellas waiting out the same downpour. Nobody's introduced themselves, and somehow that's the whole point. We are just 3 people waiting. 3 umbrellas under the eave, none of them open, none of them needed. Sometimes shelter isn't a decision, it's just where the rain put you. One of them hums something I don't know, the other checks a phone, then stops. I used to think community meant knowing names, now I think it might mean this instead. 5 minutes, no history, no future, just the decency of standing close and letting the rain be the reason. You don't owe a stranger your story, just the width of a doorway, and that, it turns out, is generous. Just where the rain put you. I stopped checking the hour somewhere after the second glass. Now I count in raindrops instead. However long that takes, that's the length. The clock divides the night in half. Whether or not the night agrees, the rain just falls until it doesn't. Counting by raindrops, a worse clock and a kinder one. It doesn't rush toward morning, it just keeps its own uneven time. Schedules built for people who aren't nights like this. Tonight there's no appointment I owe, only the sound against the glass. Some measurements were made for offices. This one was made for staying still, and I intend to use it properly. Not every hour needs a number, some only need a sound to prove they happened. A sound to prove they happened. It's been on the hook since Tuesday, still holding on to Tuesday's weather. I could put it near the heater, force the thing to hurry up. Instead I let it take its hour. Some days ask more than an evening to stop being what they were. Still not dry, and I have made a kind of peace with that. Not everything owes you finished by the time you need to leave. I used to rush every unfinished thing toward a state I could file away. Call it healed, call it done, move on. Now I think some things stay damp on purpose, reminding you they happened, that they were real enough to soak in and won't be rushed back. Completion isn't always kindness. Sometimes it's just impatience with the truth. By the time you need to leave, he isn't running for the awning. He's just walking, getting wet. There's no urgency in his shoulders, like the rain forgot to be a problem. I watch him from the dry side of the glass, half expecting him to flinch. He never does, not even once. Someone without an umbrella has made a decision I haven't, that getting wet is not a wound, just weather passing through a body. Spent so long staying dry, armed, prepared, insured against every forecast, every maybe, and still the maybes always land. He's soaked through by the corner and somehow looks the lighter one, carrying nothing but himself. Resistance cost more than the thing you were resisting. Just weather passing through a body. The sky already made its decision, I just haven't heard it yet. There's a light without a sound, traveling toward me at its own pace. I count the seconds like I'm told to, though I've never once believed. The counting changes when it lands. Before the thunder is its own entire weather. You can live a whole life in the gap between knowing and hearing. I have waited for verdicts before, watched the flash and dreaded the roll. Learned that dread rarely matches what actually arrives to say. The thunder when it comes is loud, but never as loud as the waiting. Made me believe that it would be. Anticipation is the heavier weather. The storm itself is usually just weather. Made me believe that it would be. It was a whisper an hour ago. Now it argues with the roof. I didn't ask it to get louder. It simply decided it would. I could resent the interruption, the way it drowns my own small sounds. Instead I let it have the room. When the rain gets louder, you stop trying to talk over it. Some things only ask that you finally go quiet with them. I have fought to be heard my whole life. Over meetings, over doubt, over noise. Tonight something bigger than me is making all the noise instead. And I find I don't mind losing this particular argument to something that isn't even trying. You don't have to compete with everything that's louder. Sometimes you just get to listen. You finally go quiet with them. The same avenue I've walked for years looks like a different street tonight. Every branch is heavier, bowing. Underwater, it didn't ask to hold. I know these trees by their shapes. In daylight, in ordinary whole street, every crack, every leaning gate. But the rain rewrites the lightning, and nothing looks quite owned by me. Maybe that's not loss, just refreshing. The same road seen from a different hour, still leading exactly where it always led. You can walk the same path daily, and still some nights be a stranger to it kindly, where it always led. It doesn't fade, it just stops mid-sentence, like it changed its mind. And the silence that comes after is louder than the rain ever was. I sit very still, half expecting an encore I don't actually want, just to prove I noticed the quiet. The silence when it stops is the cleanest sound I own. Not empty, only rinsed of everything it just let go. I used to think peace meant nothing happening. Now I think it means everything already did and left, and let the room recover. This is not the absence of the storm, it's what the storm was clearing space for all along, without once saying so. The quiet was always the point. You don't get the stillness first, you have to let something loud enough wash through it. The quiet was always the point. I keep one towel for exactly this, folded, waiting, never used for dishes. It doesn't know it's an act of care, it just does the one thing it's for. I run it slow along my arms, the way you tend to someone else. If a small unglamorous mercy, the kind you have to give yourself, because nobody else saw you get wet. I have waited on other people's comfort longer than I should admit. Learn slowly to keep the towel ready for whichever one of us walks in. Tonight it's me, dripping and fine, and the towel doesn't ask why. It just does its plain small job. Tending to yourself isn't selfish, it's just someone finally on duty. Nobody else saw you get wet. Nobody else saw you get wet. A thin line found the one gap in a seal I trusted completely. It isn't flooding, just arriving, patient, small, exactly where it wanted. I could be angry at the window, demand it hold its whole one job. Instead I just watch it collect. Water pooled on the sill tells you where you weren't as sealed as you thought you were, and that's fine. Most of us have a gap somewhere. Careful walls before, proud of how little got through. This one small failure doesn't scare me the way it might have a year ago. It just means something is still permeable, still capable of letting a little in. And I've stopped calling that weakness. A little overflow is proof the container was never trying to be a fault. Most of us have a gap somewhere. There's no name for it in most languages, just a smell that means the rain is done. Wet stone, warm asphalt, something green. A whole season condensed into one breath. I didn't learn this from a book. Somebody's grandmother taught the air, and the air has kept the lesson since. The smell after rain arrives before the memory does. My body knows the story faster than my mind can tell it. I have forgotten names, faces, dates, whole years I can't fully account for. But this smell finds a door still open every single time it visits. Maybe memory doesn't live in facts. Maybe it lives closer to the nose, waiting for the weather to ask. The body remembers what the mind politely lets go of. Faster than my mind can tell it. It takes its time deciding whether it's really ready to fall. I've watched it hang there, swelling past the point I thought it would drop. This is not indecision, I've realized. It's just a fuller kind of patience gathering before it lets go. The last drop from the Eave falls exactly when it's heavy enough. Not a second sooner, no matter how long I've been watching. I have rushed my own endings before, called things finished before they were, mistook impatience for readiness and paid for it in things undone. Tonight I let the last drop teach me that heaviness has its own good timing, and mine is not the only clock. Some things end only when they're full. Never a moment before, no matter how long I've been watching. It was finished, and it was for exactly as long as it needed to be. Now it's back lighter this time, like it just wanted to say goodnight properly. I don't mind second visit. If they knock this softly first, the rain again, not the same storm, a kinder cousin. I welcome the first one grudgingly. I'm glad, honestly, to see this one. To think returns meant failure, that the thing should have stayed gone. Now I know some things circle back just to check that you're alright. This rain isn't asking anything of me. It's just passing through once more and leaving a little sooner this time. Not every return is unfinished business. Some are just a soft hello, leaving a little sooner this time. I could dry off, I have the towel folded and waiting on the chair. Instead I sit here a while longer, letting the evidence stay on my skin. It isn't stubbornness exactly, more like I'm not ready to erase the fact that I was out in something. It's fine to stay wet a little longer. Not everything asks to be undone. Some proof is worth keeping, even if it makes you cold a while. I have dried myself off too quickly in every sense my whole life. Scrubbed the evidence of feeling something before anyone else could see it. Tonight I let it sit and settle, a little uncomfortable, entirely mine. Nobody's waiting for me to be composed. Composure is just another kind of towel. You don't always have to reach for, even if it makes you cold a while. I watched it go without a fight, something I once thought I couldn't lose. It didn't ask my permission either. It just found the nearest strain and left. I stood there longer than made sense, waiting waiting for a version of myself that might have chased it down the street. What I let wash away wasn't taken, it was released. There's a difference I'm still learning between what leaves you and what you let go. Some nights I miss the weight of it, the specific shape it left in my hands. Grief is strange that way it misses even the things that were hurting you. But I didn't hold the drain shut. I let the water do its patient work, and I am somehow still standing here. Letting go isn't the absence of love, it's love choosing a different ending. What leaves you and what you let go. Television's off, the phone is dark, even the fridge is gone quiet somehow. And what's left isn't nothing, it's the fullest sound in the house. I used to think silence was empty. Turns out it just needed everything else to leave the room first. When only the rain is left, it isn't absence, it's arrival. The one sound that was patient enough to wait out every other one. I have filled rooms my whole life with noise I mistook for company. Tonight there's just this steady weather, and it's more company than most. When only the rain is left, it isn't absence, it's arrival. The one sound that was patient enough to wait out every other one. quiet, just of what was loud enough to hide it, to wait out every other one. I close it the same 2 inches. I opened it hours ago now. The room keeps a little of the wet air, the way a person keeps an accent. Nothing dramatic happened here, just water finding its level, and me finally doing the same. Closing the window quietly, not because the rain was wrong, but because it finished saying whatever it came here to say. I didn't solve anything tonight, I just let something pass all the way through that used to feel like failure. Now it feels like the entire method, and through the gap over the room, out through whatever door it finds, and me a little cleaner for it. You don't have to keep everything that visits, you just have to let it finish. Whatever it came here